Yeah, hi there, Nargis, and this is Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. So how are you doing today? Now, you sent me an earlier email. You were talking about maybe some extra writing, extra speaking practice, and I'll give you some information about how that works. Okay, so if you want to do the extra speaking, here's my recommendation. I do have a Speak Clearly pronunciation service, and that means you can do, basically you can send me 3 minutes of audio every day. You can do pronunciation and speaking practice tests. You can send me 3 minutes of that each day, and I will comment on it. So if you want to do a little bit more practice and get more feedback, that is an option. Now, how does that work? You simply pay an additional $400 at PayPal. You send me $400, and then I will create, or I don't have to create, you're going to email me, so you can just email me your speaking practice from then on, and I will cancel your subscription with my course and give you 6 months of unlimited access if you do make that $400 payment. Now, that's how I can help you with speaking, right? So for writing, writing is very difficult. It is a lot of effort. You have to do a lot of practice. I have to do a lot of practice. Here's my recommendation. If you want me to error correct 2 of your papers, that's probably a good start. You don't need me to error correct everything, right? So my recommendation is to send me an independent writing practice test from my website, right? And then I will take that, I will give you your score, and I will show you what you have to do in order to get a perfect score on that essay, and I will recommend specifically which lessons in my online TOEFL course are best for you based on your score and based on the problems I see in your writing. Now, you can also send me an integrated writing practice test. I recommend that you do one of the ones that are medium in difficulty. The ones that are easy are too easy. Pick one that's medium and complete that. Send that to me, and I will do another error correction video for the integrated writing task. Again, I will show you what you need to do in order to get a perfect score on that particular essay. And I'll recommend specific lessons in my course based on your specific weaknesses with your writing. Right? Now, if you do that just 2, this is expensive. I'm going to be honest with you. It takes me up to 1 or 2 hours just to grade one writing practice test, right? So it's $50 for one essay. So if you do 2, then that's $100 plus the $400, that's $500, right? So if you send me $500 by PayPal, I will give you that 6-month subscription. You can start sending me 3 minutes of speaking practice every day until you reach the goal or until 6 months. After 6 months, you can't do it anymore. You see what I'm saying? And then you can send me 1 independent writing practice test, and you can send me 1 integrated writing practice test, and then I will error correct both of those and give you a lot of feedback in that area as well. And then you can do more writing practice. If you want to do another error correction of another practice test, then you make an additional $50 payment for that. You see what I'm saying? So I apologize, it's not cheap. However, it is very time consuming for me to do the error correction. The speaking I can do much faster. I can do it really, really quickly. But the writing takes a lot of time to give the right kind of feedback to students in that area. All right, so those are my comments that answer some of the questions you were sending in the email. And now let me listen to your independent speaking practice test number 15. Or number 12, I guess it is.
I definitely say that mobile phones change our lives positively today in relation to some years ago. With
All right, so positively. If you say positively, you can do that. So, well, the first benefit of cell phones today is, or another way cell phones have changed our lives is, and kind of go that
Mobile
way.
phones, we have immediate contact and updates with our family members and friends. For example, I had a car accident 2 weeks ago. I called my family members and friends and they wished to help me immediately. Secondly, we have
And they wish to help me immediately. That's just unnatural. You might want to say, well, I called my friends last week and they offered to help me immediately, or they helped me immediately, you might say. So the way you said that wasn't really the right, I think, vocabulary or grammar.
a navigation system in our mobile phones. So which place we have to go, we just feed the address and we get the direction. But before I remember, I have to write the address on a piece of paper and get the directions from my friends and family and then reach to the destination. But now it is so easy and it's very, very convenient. Thank you.
Yeah, it's very, very what? I'm having trouble with a word at the very end there. Hold on.
Convenient. Thank you. But now it is so easy and it's very, very convenient. Thank you.
It's very, very familiar. So at the very end, I had some language use issues with your practice test. Okay, let me go and look at the rubrics right now so I can give you a score. So if you do decide to do the speaking service, the extra speaking, just remember the comments I'm giving you now, I give you 2 more minutes of these comments every day. So no, you're sending me 3 minutes of speaking. I'll be giving you anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes of comments every day. Because even on this one practice test, it takes me several minutes to comment on it, right? And to give you the right feedback. That's the main thing, is to help you overcome any issues that you're having. Okay, on this one, I think overall you answered the question, but you had some, I think, language use issues, maybe also some delivery issues. It wasn't exactly easy to understand everything that you were saying, right? So those were some issues. And maybe if you do decide to do the speak clearly, that extra service there, I would go through most of my pronunciation lessons if I were you. And in some lessons you can go through quickly. Other ones you can record some things. Then I give you some more practices. And no, you haven't mastered this area yet. You need to work more in a certain area. Your score here, I'm going to put you at about 2.6 out of 4. Maybe 20 points out of 30 on this one. So due to some minor problems with either language use or delivery. And I think that's it.